What up, what up, what up, fight fans? We are back at it with another edition here at Round One Sports TV. I'm always your host, Edwin, where the wall fights start. Round one. So we have an amazing show for you here today. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up, give that like button, and really gives notoriety to the channel. And like always, become a Round One Sports Talk member and subscribe to the channel. So we got a lot to talk about today. We have a lot of big fights. We have Conor Ben, we have Naoya Inoue, and of course, we have Xander Zayas versus Boots Ennis. We got a lot of boxing to talk about. I want to know what you got to say. I want to know what the boxing world thinks about some of these matches coming up. All that and more. Stick around here at Round One Sport TV. Let's get right into this episode. So, fight fans, how you boxing fans doing out there? Um, we got a lot of boxing to talk about, man. The weather is getting nicer, it's getting hotter. You know what I'm saying? The tank tops is coming out, you know? I'm not all that much in shape. I gotta get back in the gym though. Man, I might have been slacking this winter. So, guys, what's up, Frontline in the building? Salute. Everybody already in the building. Don't forget to drop those likes. Yo, all right. All right. Yo, so yeah, man, we got a lot to discuss, man. What do you guys is thinking about this Conor Ben situation with Ryan and all the fights that happened? You know what I mean? Going around like this past weekend. You know, you had the Tyson Fury fight. A lot of people said, he didn't look that great to be calling out AJ and that AJ would pack him up. AJ's been out of the ring for a little time too, and Tyson Fury was out of the ring. You know, when these boxers have these moments and all of a sudden they don't have good nights, right? They want to say that they're too old or they pack them up, this, that, and the third, right? But in the same token, I'm like, yo, acknowledge the fact that, he was out of the ring for more than a year. And that's something just to think about. But interesting fight though. Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury went to social media quickly. You know how he does, right? He went to social media quickly and he was like, I'm not interested in no other fight. I'm not interested in Moses Atama. I'm not interested in any of these other fighters. I want to fight Anthony Joshua. That's what Tyson Fury says. He has his mind set. He wants to finally, you know what I'm saying, get who's the best on their side of the world, so to speak. So I like the fight. I'm not sure if AJ's up to the fight. A lot of people criticize me, in fact, for me saying that I thought that AJ had made it clear to the public that he wasn't ready to come back due to the fact that he just recently lost two close friends that were part of his training camp. But what do I know? I got called heartless and everything else because of the fact that I said, give AJ time and he wasn't ready to take that fight. And they said, man, Ed, you're being too soft. He's a fighter. He's got to come back and fight. And I says, nah, man, I'm not being soft. I'm just being a human. Not everybody takes somebody's death like that so easy. So, yeah, I don't know what you guys think about that. What up, Frontline? What you doing, bro?
What's happening?
What's going on? Is my mic sounding right?
Yeah, you good?
All right.
You are good.
Man, listen, Frontline. This Ryan Garcia situation, what do you think about this shit and the announcement that potentially Conor Ben is looking to fight Ryan Garcia? The boxing world went in a frenzy. They started talking about multiple angles. And for the most part, I think that the boxing world, a lot of people got it right. I'm not too sure I could say anybody actually has this one wrong. Because what I mean by that is this: the same amount of people that are saying Conor Ben is not worthy to fight Ryan Garcia, he didn't earn the spot, rightfully so. I can hear those guys, and I have to agree. I have to agree. There's a part of me that agrees to that because, okay, for instance, ask the number 2 guy, the number 3 guy, the number 4 guy that's ranked in the division that worked their way up the ladder for Conor Ben to come out of right field and jump past all of them. Ask all of them is if this is fair. And did they not do what they were asked? Fight that next guy, you'll move up. Fight that next guy, you'll move up. They did what was asked of them. Conor Ben could be up there at 160, come down, say, hey, I want to fight for the title. Yes, Conor Ben. What the fuck is this?
Well, what's one thing that you've always, 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 always said on your show?
Boxing is a business disguised as a sport, and we're going to get exactly to that.
Okay.
And I said that, right, because I also understand that side of it.
But
I
if you
also
were to
understand.
ask, go ahead.
Yep. Go ahead.
No, if you was to ask me how the fight goes, I see Ryan.
We're gonna get to that. We're gonna get
Okay.
right to that.
All right, right.
Right to that. Right. But first, you got to see the other side to this. Like you just reminded me, in the boxing world, boxing is a sport, a business disguised as a sport. And it's always about the dollar amount sometimes. It's not always who's worthy or who's rightfully next in line. Sometimes your star status and how many tickets you sell plays a big part in whether or not you get that title fight. Now, you see, Dana White, Turkey, don't you see they funded the event for Tyson Fury on Netflix? Don't you see they had a part to do with that? Who's their fighter? Conor Ben. How many tickets did they sell out there? 70,000, it's reported. I don't have the actual number, but this is what is being told to us. That 70,000 people went to that fight. And Conor was the co-main event. Then you got Ryan doing his numbers. If you were a business, you had a belt, and the next fight can be a $30 million fight or not even 600,000. Because the next guy that probably would fight Ryan is not going to make over $1 million. If Turkey ain't funding that and putting it out there, who's going to step up? As a matter of fact, here's your proof. Shakur Steven and Devin Haney are where right now? Can they get a fight? Can they get a fight going? Why is it that these low numbers for the Devin Haney offer was like 3 point something million? No Turkey. Devin can't even get the fight unless Turkey says, no, you got to fight exactly this person or I'm not getting involved. He's going to want him to fight Shakur. Shakur and Devin are probably going to be in a position where they're backed into a corner where they got nowhere else to go.
Yeah,
Who
but
do you have?
how's that
Who
gonna
do you,
happen, Edwin? When
okay.
Shakur's at 40 and Devin's at 47.
Okay.
Unless they go into a catch weight, but at a catch weight,
That's what
there's no
Shakur
belts.
said.
Yeah, but
That's
there's no belts
exactly
involved
what
or nothing.
Shakur said. Shakur went on that thing, that podcast, and he said, I'll fight him at a catch weight at 144. He said he already fought there. Meet me. Excuse me. He said, meet me there. Right? Then Shakur even backed, I think, later and even doubled down and was like, bro, I'm at to the point where I'll just fight you at 147 for your belt. And then you see what they saying about Tio. I don't like, you gotta wait on Tio a little bit. You never know about him, so I'll get back to you on that one. But I'm not, look, Without Turkey, man, I'm not sure that all these fights are going to generate that kind of money that they were once being reported. You see, in boxing, first of all, you got to have a streaming company to back you, to stream your fight globally. Globally, you have to have a streaming network where the most fans are familiar with, and they got no problem subscribing and so forth and so forth. Once you get that out of the way, you're going to have to get investors. Investors that been investing in boxing matches for a long time. That's where you get your money, or you ask the network for it. You and the promoter cut a deal with the network. We're going to stream our fight on your network and so forth. It's depending what kind of fight you have on, what kind of card you're presenting. Now, let's just remember, before the explosion of Turkey into boxing, and we started getting all these crazy fights and ridiculous fighting cards, right? We the fighting fans got to remember what Turkey did was spoil you. That was the principle behind what he was doing. You don't sponsor an event and lose $20 million and do another one and lose another $20 million. That's not profitable. There's no profit behind that. Okay. But when you're doing something, I try to share this with you. You think of the long game, not right now. He's given to you in abundance, and he's making you like him. How many boxing fans have gravitated towards that side for Turkey? Now let's just think of all his entities. He owns the Ring magazine. So if you're part of the Ring, he actually owns the entire thing. He owns shares in the Zone, in Matchroom, and he has all the top promoters signed to the Zone, except the BBC. It's just a matter of time, right? Then what he's doing as well is he's locking the back door by making Sufa and having Dana White run it. He's controlling this part of boxing and whatever you can get running away from boxing. Get them to sign into lucrative deals, get them, and then reveal your hand. You see? So who's really pulling the strings here? Okay? Now, without Turkey, you're going to see the effects of boxing. What is he going to do? He's going to present Sufa as the savior of boxing when we're starving. He's going to get you filled up. He got you all you fight fans hungering for these big cards. And when these other guys can't compete or even put cards close to the cards that he was putting together, you're going to turn on boxing. You're going to say that boxing ain't shit. Meanwhile, what is he going to do? He's going to try to play that villain hero story where in reality you're the villain of the movie and you go out there and you caused all this with a mask on. You take the mask off and you come out and you save the girl from the shit you put her in. But you get her to fall in love with you. And then later on in the movie, she opens up that drawer, the closet, and she figures out your plan and she finds out you were behind this the whole time. And she fell in love with the orchestrator of the plan. Right? Once you're spoiled, the only person that's going to give you that fix is Turkey. He's got you hook, line, and sinker. Pow. Just like that. And eventually, if you can't beat him, you're going to have to join him. Eventually, all the top promoters should go to the Zone because there is a light at the end of this tunnel. There is a light. I'm going to share with you what it is. He can get all of them to sign to the zone, right? And, God forbid, and I mean that sincerity, God forbid that Turkey's not allowed to come over here anymore. And this war really goes left, like real bad left. And Turkey's money's no longer allowed, or he's allowed over here. I don't know what Donald Trump the fuck. Well, I don't know what the hell he's doing. Yo, Donald, I don't want no smoke. I'm not getting political here. I'm just talking what I see. That is their country, ain't it? That they warring with. Come on, I'm not blind. I'm not a politician, but you could you you know this shit can go real left, and he might not be allowed back over here or some shit, or his money might not be able to come over. What if that happens, right? And the light that I said that at the end of the tunnel is, let's say that happens hypothetically. I don't want that to happen. I don't wish evil or bad luck on no man. I don't wish that on Turkey. I hope that everything he does, I hope that, business endeavor or not, that, him and his family are safe at the end of the day. Okay. But war is ugly and I have no control of that. That's way above my pay grade. I don't dictate that shit, bro. If you think I can stop him from coming here or coming here or not with this microphone, you're sadly mistaken, right? So that's not up to me, right? So let's just get that out the way. But if things like this were to happen and he gets not to be in the sport of boxing, what's going to happen is these guys are all going to wake up without Turkey, but they're all going to be in the same room. Remember that. They're all still going to be signed with the zone. They're going to look around. They're going to say, damn, Turkey's gone. But wait a minute. We got one of the biggest hurdles in all of boxing out of the way. Crossing the street for promoter, for streaming rights. You get that hurdle right there. The right to stream your fight. Just, that is such a big obstacle in boxing alone. And if they pull Turkey out and they say, check it out, I know what you might think, but he'll still own percentages in these companies. In a war type situation, not anymore.
Yeah, but Edwin, the Saudis are not in at war with Trump or,
I
or, or
know,
America. It's Iran. But
I know that, but like I said, what if this shit goes left? I'm not a politician. I can't read the future. I don't know what the hell is going on out there. I don't keep up with it. That's why I implemented that. What if shit goes left? Meaning left, worst case scenarios. I don't know how far this is going. And I saw Turkey at the fight with Tyson Fury. He looked more Western. He had a hat on. He looked good. He looked great. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But what I do know, okay, let's say he doesn't leave. He doesn't leave. God forbid anything happens. The man is a businessman. He stays into boxing. Let's just say that, right? So where are we? Where are we? Okay, we're still where we were. He's controlling all these entities in front of you, and he has Sufa behind you. He's got boxing surrounded. What he has surrounded in actuality are the belts. That's who he's fighting against. The belts. He wants to make that Sufa belt and that ring belt like the best belts in boxing. Because I told you, Frontline, we talked about this. I said one of his smartest moves that he made, he bought that ring belt from Oscar. Because that belt has legacy. Although when it went through Oscar's era, it dipped like a popularity contest. And a lot of people didn't take the Ring magazine belt serious. All of a sudden, a couple months under the helm of Sufa and Max Callahan getting off there, reading off a prompt monitor, everything he's told to read, the Ring magazine all of a sudden became prestigious once again overnight.
the best thing since sliced bread.
Yeah, because it's been around for a long time. But when
Hey,
Oscar owned it, it was a joke.
let
And
me shout out the
Only Mexicans had the belt. Remember that?
yeah. Let me
Yeah,
shout
what
out the
up?
chat real quick.
Yup.
I'm just tinted in the building. Says what's up, round one.
What up?
Melasa's in the building. He said, "What's up, Corillo? Tomorrow, tomorrow, tomorrow. I don't know what tomorrow is, but tomorrow." Bull Rider says, "What's new? Round one in frontline." Melasa says the stock market don't like sue for boxing because TKO Group was in a rise to $220, and since Sufa boxing showed up, they are down to 190 to 195. The shares are
Mm,
190 to 195.
wow.
Richard in the building. He said, "What up, mi gente?"
What up, Richard?
Mel- Melasa says Trump and the Saudis are close friends. Bull Rider says, "Why are you hyping up Ryan versus Conor?" Question. The
I'm not
fight
hype.
hasn't been made yet.
Shit, I'm not hyping it up. It's just everybody on social media, and then Connor Ben making that video, right? And he's like showing that his cuts are healing. He's like, look at my face. I'm already training. You know what I'm saying? And he's in a sauna suit, like one of them suits to like lose weight.
To cut more weight.
But didn't you just fight?
Yeah, but that was at what? That was at a catchweight too, right?
My man, bro, listen, let me tell you something. That okay, and they came in they didn't even hit the 150. They both came in like 149. He was actually like 2.5 pounds, 3 pounds from 147, right, Connor? But it was alarming to see him already cutting weight already. Like, um, that can't be good for your body like that, man. Like you could have had like a week rest, eat good period. You just cut weight to make a fight. It was a little, it looks like kind of like a sauna suit. Maybe it's because of the wall behind him is made out of wood but maybe he was on the bike. But anyway, to the point, Connor Ben said, "Hey, Ryan, keep my belt shiny for me. I'm coming for it next fight." So when he said that on social media, and he's like showing the Regis Progress injuries,
Battle scars.
battle scars, right? Unnecessary battle scars anyway. But anyway, battle scars nonetheless. He shows them so we know this is live footage. This is less than 24 hours ago.
Hey, and by the way, speaking of that shit, I was catching up on your earlier live. I didn't watch the whole thing. I started watching and got cut off. I called you on it. But I want you, can you explain something to me?
What's that?
How in the fuck do they have Conor Ben
Oh,
ranked number two
number two in the world.
at 147, which he hasn't fought there in what, last three fights, four fights maybe?
Yeah, 3 fights.
Okay. How do they got him ranked number two? And then they have the WBC champion ranked number 12.
Yeah. Shit, they got Rohan Polanco ranked number 7. They got Liam Paro ranked number 3.
So
They don't even have any of the champion. Rolly is way down there. Um, the disrespect is real. A
where do they
belt
have
means
Crocker at?
nothing now.
Where do they have Crocker at?
Lewis Crocker?
Yeah.
Hold on. Here, I'll show you.
Because I'm
I think
starting to think.
I think it was 6. But let me see. Wait a minute. I think Rohan was 7. Let me not guess. I'll show you. I can even put it on the screen too.
And then you got Devin Haney, obviously they got him at number one.
Number 1. Yeah.
Make that make sense. In my opinion, a ranking system, the first four places would be to the champions. You can, scatter them around. You can put Devin
They
one,
don't
two, or
in
three,
my
four.
opinion, they don't got number 1 wrong. I think Devin Haney is number 1 in 147.
Nah.
Yeah, I don't you see, look, he got the victory over Ryan even though it was a no contest. So it's like the fight never happened. And so it's not based on our opinion on a fight that got a no contest. You got to go by what's on paper. And Devin, uh, he got the better win because he beat the boogeyman, Brian Norman Jr. And a lot of people actually thought that Brian Norman Jr. was going to beat Devin Haney. You know what I'm saying? He got the better win.
I
And
was one
since
of them.
and since Mario Barrio as a champion didn't help his case, meaning he was coming off two back-to-back draws. See, if Mario Barrio would have been a better champion, if he actually would have beat that guy and Manny Pacquiao, right? He would have had two title defenses. By Ryan being in a champion that had two title defenses, his title claim would have been stronger. But since he beat Brian Norman Jr., that actually had a real title defense, he went to Japan and knocked out Jin. So since Devin Haney beat Brian Norman Jr., that got a real title defense, he's number one. Yes, he is. So
Hey,
that
Melasa's got
much,
your
yep, go ahead.
syndrome. He's got your syndrome.
Why?
He said Richard Progress. Richard Progress has made more profits, fought in bigger buildings than any Haney after their fight.
Yes,
First,
okay.
so it's Regis
It's
Progress.
Regis Progress. Yeah, but Regis Progress,
That's the
uh,
Edmund syndrome. It gets
it's catchy.
you
Catchy.
can
It's
catch
catchy.
it at any time.
It's catchy. It's catchy. I am timid. Listen, look, check this out. Look, for me, I think that, yeah, uh, if we was to weigh this, like, okay, same scenario with Conor Ben and Ryan Garcia, right? And you was to say who fought the better competition between Ryan Garcia last fights, not a resume, just last fights, you would have to give it to Ryan. Because Ryan fought a legitimate world champion, even though Mario Barrio came off two back-to-back draws. In this scenario, in this situation, Conor Ben, you fought a two-time former world champion. Keyword, former. You know, he also and Conor Ben also fought another former world champion in Chris Algeria. He fought Chris Algeria, the dude on Pro Box, Conor Ben. I mean, he fucking made him do a flip in the ring. I remember that fight. So, as far as champions, Ryan's got to be higher than Conor Ben. How is Conor Ben number 2 and Ryan number 12?
Edwin, let me ask you. Connor Ben is now signed to who exactly?
To Dana White and Sufa.
Okay, so if he's signed to Dana White and Sufa,
Yep.
and he wants this Ryan Gar, don't you think? I mean, I can see it play out a different, but don't you think it'll be an easy fight to make with quote unquote Turkey being involved?
Of course it'll
Or
be. What, hold on,
or
hold on, hold on,
or
hold on.
do you
Yeah.
think that they're planning to lure
Okay, okay,
Ryan into Sufa
okay. Check this out.
with
First
a
of
big
all,
payday? I don't know.
check this out. Check this out. First of all, the way I understand Turkey's ways, okay, because when he came into the picture, I didn't know nothing about a lot about his culture, his people. You know, I'm not a, you know, historian like that of all fucking nations and know everybody's no. So I didn't know when they called him that Your Excellency in Turkey. I actually thought for a little bit he was the prince. I thought he was. Then it came to find out that Turkey dude, he's not even blood related to them. He was like the real prince's fucking real life. What's that dude? And the
The
lamp.
entertainer,
No, the fucking dude, the cartoon
the
with the dude
genie.
with the genie in the carpet. Aladdin. He was like a real Aladdin. Turkey, because I seen their little documentary. So the way I want you to view Dana White is the way they taught me. They taught me this. When Turkey speaks, he speaks for the prince. When Turkey speaks, you watch what you say to him because They're gonna hold you in regards like if you were actually speaking to the prince. Disrespect on him would be disrespect on the prince. You understand? So Turkey doesn't really talk. He does because his job is the head of entertainment out there. So when I want you to view Dana White, I want you to view Dana White as a piece of Turkey. When Dana White talks, it's a reflection of Turkey.
It's an extension of Turkey.
An
Yes,
extension, yes, an extension of Turkey. You hear all these dudes, what do they call them? Your Excellency. Yo, Mike Coppinger, he
fuck
can't get
that.
that word. What's that? I say it again?
If I said fuck that, I would
Yo,
never call no
bro,
fucking dude your
all them
excellency.
dudes. Yo, they can't, you hear them, every one of them. Hi, Your Excellency. Hi, Your Excellency. Hi, Your Excellency. That's what money can do. That's what money does.
That's for whoever wants to get bought out. But
When,
Melassa
when,
says, I think the 11 million was to be split between Ben and Progress. But the fake gaslight media told us it was only for Conor Ben. And
well,
that goes
progress,
Edwin already proved it on the show that the fight, like for an example, the fight with Rody and Devin, it didn't get made supposedly because of the promotional issues. But
yeah,
in reality, it's Turkey the one that's not making it happen
yeah.
because Edwin broke it down like how many fight it was a 3 fight deal that Devin Haney signed with Turkey. And how
He
many
still
fights had
owes them one fight.
correct.
He still owes them one fight. And if Turkey didn't get involved in this fight, is because he doesn't want to fund the fight. And that's what I mean by Turkey only saying, I'm only going to back you now at this point. If you fight the fighters, I want you to fight. He wants you to go in there and bash your heads in. You know, Rock'em Sock'em, love me. Turkey, I gave you the fight. Without me, you didn't get these fights. Now, what I'm going to ask you to do is like and subscribe and go to Sufa. You know what I'm saying? It's all he's doing.
Yeah. He should what he's doing it's exactly what you said. What he's doing is he's luring these guys in, right? With these big massive paydays.
Yeah.
And then it's what any communist person would do.
Look who they just signed. Who was that boxer they just signed? Were you talking about? I'm going,
Caleb Smith or something like that.
okay, I think that's Edgar Berlanga's next fight. That dude.
Could be. He's a cruiserweight. So
I
so you're
listen,
you're, you're
and
saying that
there's
Edgar's going to 75 then?
it has to be. They're gonna talk him up to 75. I think Edgar was actually trying to get down to 60. He looked like in some videos he was showing like his abs and shit, right? So I think he was gonna try to get down to 60, right? Like you were saying. I started watching, I saw what you were saying. I was like, just maybe. But now they signed this dude. I think Sufa's gonna tell him, nope, we don't want you at 160. We want you at 175 type shit. And then when people are saying, yo, but didn't Conor Ben sign to Dana White for one fight deal, reported $15 million for Sufa? Then damn it, why didn't he fight on Sufa? It's
Exactly.
because you gotta understand, guys, this is all Turkey. He fought on a Turkey card. Fighting on Sufa would be fighting for Turkey. He just got a lot of entity. And now Turkey got a Netflix deal.
Yeah. Haney doesn't believe he can sell pay-per-view and he wants the guaranteed money. Rolly don't want turkey money. I want to fight on pay-per-view by PBC the American way. Turkey is guaranteed money fighting in Saudi Arabia in empty buildings with good camera shots. All that said by Melasa.
Mm, 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 mm.
So I think you're right, bro. I think
De La Hoya won't do
Turkey.
business with Dana White.
Oh yeah,
Facts.
that's a bull rider. Yeah, he said that
Yo,
Harley won't do business.
Bull Rider in the building. What up, Bull Rider? Listen, sometimes money can make these guys play nice. They'll set aside their differences to get these fights done. If Turkey walks in the room and says, "Listen, I don't want to hear no bitching out of both of you. Get it done." What do you think's going to happen? It's going to get done. When your boss tells you to get your job done, that's what you do, right? Do what your boss tells you to do. Although all these guys are separate entities, like promotional companies, they're
You
still
still got a
all
parent. You still got a parent company.
yup, yup. And as long as Turkey has his hands in everything, he has the majority straight. And now look, he controls what's written in the boxing world by the ring. Every time you read the ring, you forget that it's him telling you the stories and telling them, the authors, what to write. He puts it in an article a year ago that Conor Ben was the number one. A year ago. Why? Because he saw this moment. Conor Ben went out there, they put those big brick cards out there, racked in some money, racked up some losses they might have had over here and there. And then when he came back, all they had to do is say, wait a minute, we published an article a year ago telling you about this in the ring. Proof. That's why Conor Bennett's number two and number one.
Yeah, what people
Number
don't
one in the
realize though.
ranking and number two by that.
Yeah. What people don't realize is dictatorship starts off very, very slow process.
Very slow process, man.
And
Then
it's
they
a
want to take the
very
Muhammad Ali
convincing.
Act.
Yeah. They don't want to guarantee their fighters their payday.
No, they don't.
But they everybody, a lot of people, the majority of the people, they thought that Turkey was the savior to boxing.
Yeah.
He
Look,
gave us
look.
good fights in the
Yeah,
beginning,
he
and
did. He
then what
fucking hella
happened?
fights, man.
And then
Like,
what happened?
and then he wanted too much. It was like he wanted your firstborn child.
Yeah.
The price is becoming too steep. What he's asking. At first, I was all in. I was like, man, fuck that. Boxing's been a mess for a long time. We need somebody to come in and fucking put some structure and order into boxing. Turkey came out of left field. I was all for it. A little skeptical. You know how I always was. I was for competition. Let's see what the product. You know where I stood. And I said, let's see where this goes. Y ya, ni una semana, not even a week.
Hey, don't let the mayor hear you. The mayor of
Ya,
Sufa.
oh, Clay, my boy Clay. Yo, Clay, that's my boy, right? Yo, check it out. Not even a week. Jayo Pataya, all his dreams and aspirations of becoming
Shattered.
unified, shattered. Sufa lied to him. No, Jai, you can fight right here and defend your belt. Lies. Where's Jai's belt at now? Why is he going through this?
It's vacant, isn't it? Or not yet?
No, that shit is vacant, bro. And he's trying to still fight for it back. But he shouldn't be in this situation
At
in the
all.
first place. They lied to him. They lied to a lot of the fighters of how they were going to do and get signed. And then all of a sudden, man, they're keeping a lot of guys active and they're starting to sign. Seems like Robert Garcia is all in, huh? He's
That's what it looks like. A lot of his
he's
fighters are over there
he's
too.
in.
Hey,
Yeah.
Malasa says Netflix buys excuse me. Netflix buys a good card for their platform, but they don't do long term contracts outside of Monday Night Raw wrestling. Regarding the Muhammad Ali Act, he says we have to call Congress to tell them to veto it. Turkey money is good for boxing. Turkey is making this old promoters step up their game. Bull Rider says word has it that Canelo and Crawford are still owed money and Turkey won't pay.
Stop right there. Stop right there. All right. Here's the problem with that other guy's quote before Bull Rider said his quote, right?
Well, Turkey is making
Turkey,
this old promoters step their game up. That one.
yeah, Malasa, right? Here's the problem with that Malasa, right? He's not making them step their game up. He's raising the bar so far they can't compete. You don't do that if it's not sustainable. You only do that to make the other guys, the original guys, look bad. They're not going to be able to step up their game. There are no other outside sources, guys that are sponsoring or giving to the fight that would ever amount to that much money. That's a strategy what Turkey did to destroy something. You build something so far up. It's like that new grocery store that moves into your neighborhood. They want all the people, all the poor people to go there with their EBT cards, and the eggs are only $2.49. And everybody goes flocking down there for the first month. Then you notice a month two, the eggs are up to $4.49. But you already drove out there. They got you coming. It's just a business strategy. When you want to destroy something, you got to make it look bad. When they hand boxing, after Turkey spoiled you with all these outrageous cards, and they hand boxing back to the small promoters, they will never be able to compete. Never mind step up your game. No matter if the promoters stepped up their game to their A level, they won't be able to put those kind of cards. Remember, boxing only entails the main event, a decent, sometimes co-main event, and then back to obscurity. That's a boxing card. Not a Turkey's boxing card. It's fucking main event, main event, main event, main event, main event, main event. The first 4 or 5 fights could have been a main event on a separate card by themselves. How are you going to compete with that? Don't you see that when you overdo something, it's for a reason? You're going to destroy your competitors. Then what are you going to do when you leave them all sick? Boxing junkies that want cards with 5 main events, but you can't give them that. And then all of a sudden, where are all the new shiny toys going to? Sufa. Like cattle. Get in line. Nope, get in over here. Grab that one over there. Yep, get him in. Get him in. Yep. Right to Sufa, boys. That's it.
Melasa says Lekowicz had an awesome card on Pro Box and everyone saw it. Yeah, I mean, listen, Samsung, he had a couple good fighters on Pro Box this past weekend. We had a lot of boxing this weekend, actually. 2 Pro Box cards. Hey, by the way, Edwin, did you catch that Tokyo card?
Oh shit! The Tokyo car with the Mexican dude. What
And
happened?
I don't know that. I don't know. I didn't get to see it.
Yo, what's the dude's name?
Hold
The
on, I
dude,
looked at
the
uh,
fight.
her. I want to say Hernandez.
And his name's are now. I'm gonna put it on YouTube and see if I can get a clip real quick. Hold up. I forgot about that shit. What's his name? Give me his name.
Oh,
Spell his name.
uh,
Against
here it is. Hold on.
he didn't fight against a
Okay,
Japanese dude. He fought against a
Thailand.
Thailand dude.
Thailand dude. Last name is Simsri.
Spell it. S
SIMSRI.
SIM what?
SRI. And his last name is the Mexican is Sergio Alfonso Mendoza Cordova.
I got it right here. Right here. I got it. Hold up. What the
I
fuck?
heard it was I heard it was a banger though.
Hold up, man. The fucking thumbnail clip. I don't want to. It's giving too much already. But hold up. I'm gonna bring this down here because I'm gonna bring it up. Hold up. Okay. Boom. Right here. This is it. Bing. Yo, it doesn't look good, bro. Look at the thumbnail already. I can't read Spanish,
If you are
but
sleeping in a position like this,
so
you are wrecking your body and your
hold up. Boom. See, we don't want that. We don't want that look. Bing. We're gonna want this look. This look is better. You see, now my TV wants to act up. You see, I told you every single time this happens. Hold up. Here, let
breathing. Obstructive sleep apnea happens when your upper air
Okay. Here, let me close some of these windows and maybe it'll help it. Oh,
Guerra
Mga bay, ito
we
nga
go.
po ang
de
main event
rojo,
sa laban
Here we
ngayon na
go. Hey, frontline.
Yep.
para
naganap
el
So
doon
this
sa
is
Junto.
Japan kung
Mexico
saan nga po ay
Versus
against
hapon
Thailand. Yo, that
Thailand.
Mexican dude looks big as hell.
Yo, ain't that dude
Ventaja en cuanto a la
undefeated?
na
estatura y
si
el alcance.
Sergio
Yeah, well, yeah.
Mendoza.
Oh, you read the title, didn't you? Oh, you know something already.
Well, no, I'm looking at I'm
Sa
looking
El
at
rival
box
fighter
rank.
de
na si
negro con
Tanong
luces
Saksen.
doradas.
Oh, see, you're already finding out who won. Don't tell me.
Mga bay,
Atención
nakasalalay
México
ng
con
belt
una gran
How long is this fight?
oportunidad
Is
de
this like what,
coronar
6,
un
8 rounds?
campeón
What
del
is
mundo.
this?
Ating maalala
No, it's
mga
12
bay,
rounds.
itong
I'm
Round
not
número
gonna watch all
desde la
12
Guardia
rounds.
Suda para el
ito po yung
mexicano que comienza ya con el jab de mano
nakatalo
derecha
noon
junto a
kay
Mariales, junto a
Del
Chama. Los
Fajardo
saludamos el
kay
día de hoy
Christian Araneta,
en
mga
vivo
bay.
en ESPN Knockout
He's
el
tall.
lunes
He
por
got a
la
little
mañana.
jab. He popping a little jab. Oh, he's an orthodox fighter.
Que la gente va a llegar y dice, pero espérate,
He's got the little right jab popping out
un
there.
lunes por la mañana, ¿cómo es esto? ¿Qué boxeo de campeonatos del mundo? Sí, estamos en vivo, no es grabado.
Can you hear the commentator?
Es correcto.
Yeah.
Let me turn that off.
Yeah, me.
I don't want them their voices and shit. Come on, dog. Like,
So
stop.
while that plays, so the dude from Thailand is the IBF champion.
The dude. Oh, whoa. Oh, yeah. Okay.
This was a title fight. And then he came into the fight 39 wins with 35 knockouts, one loss, and that
Back.
loss
Whoa,
he got
whoa.
knocked out.
The Thailand dude got 39 wins with 35 knockouts. Did you say
Yes, and he's got one loss, and he was
35
knocked out.
knockouts?
Yeah, and he was knocked out in that fight, in that one loss.
Who did he
And
lose
then
to? Do
he
you know?
lost to Masamichi Yabuki. Now, his opponent, the Mexican Sergio Alfonso Mendoza Caldova, entered the fight 27 wins, no losses, and 23 wins by knockout.
So he has 23 knockouts.
He had 23 out of 27. But Mark is in the building. Shout out to Mark. He says it's over in 2, so it's not going to be long.
It's over in 2.
What happens? Hold on. We got to see this.
Oh, yo, the Mexican. Don't tell me this Mexican dude goes down. Yo, don't say. Yo, no. Nah, he ain't losing to this dude. He's gonna put this dude out. Hold on.
Yo, look at how big that Mexican dude is compared to the dude from
Yo,
Thailand.
frontline, you're pouring it on strong. Yo, you're giving it up, frontline. Yo, frontline, don't tell me this dude goes out. Nah, I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
Yeah, I'm just going based on box rec though. Mark says Yabuki is current 112 IBF champ. What
He
weight
throw,
class did this fight happen in?
he throws that 1-2 like Manny Pacquiao. He runs with it. He got little Manny Pacquiao high socks on.
Why you should keep buffering like that, Edwin?
I don't know, man. It's the YouTube shit. I guess to discourage us from sharing streams or something. Yo, you kicked him in the back of the head, bro. What's
Back of the
going on,
head.
bro? What's going on, bro?
Thailand got that jab sticking out that jab.
All right, this should be buffering mad. Like, let's get to the second round then. This shit's getting me pissed. Mm. That was a good little nice. Okay, there you go. Oh, right there.
Oh,
No, he needed to lay into that shot. He had him. Toma, right there, bro. Yo, hey. What the fuck is that? Trampisis. Come on, Mexico. Don't let me down, bro.
Okay.
Get your
That was a that
these
was a decent first round.
this motherfucker. You keep talking. I know. I know you front line. You set me up. You set me up. Come on, man. Come on, damn it, TV. This I can't watch this like this, man. This is pissing me off, man. Come on. A nice uppercut. But the slow-mo is nice. Yo, that was a good one, man. He should have. The Mexican, from what I. Oh. What happened? What's going to happen,
He
guys?
got clipped there.
Shh, don't tell me.
I haven't seen the fight yet either. What are you talking about?
You lies.
I'm just
You
going
seen
based
Box
on
Rec.
box rec.
You
Yeah,
saw
that I
it.
did. Yeah, that I did see.
Pero este chamaco está haciendo bueno. What the fuck are you
Yo,
talking
he looks strong too.
about? He's up on the ropes. Get out of there, kid. Ah, he's fighting a little too tall. He's a little too tall. What he has to do is bend his knees, not his guard. He has to bend his knees more.
Well, he's been undefeated this whole time, so
Yo, he got clipped in the back of the head. Seen that?
yeah,
Oh,
again.
says maybe it's a disqualification.
Could be. That could be. Nice left.
Ay, ay, ay. Oh, he took a little back step. You seen that little?
Yeah.
Oh, they
Oh,
were
I hate
swinging
when they
right
do
there.
that shit.
Big. You see that? He was. You see it? He se la dejó cortita ahí. He was like, Shane, come on, TV. All this freaking. Yo, this shit happens.
I think
Why
he
did
got
it?
so much shit hooked up that
Nah. I might. I just might. I might have to like. Let me see if I could put it to the. You know what? We'll just go Wi-Fi. I don't know, but it's always better when it's connected like this. Oh, I gotta take that off. Come on, bro.
are you on Wi-Fi or you're directly plugged in?
I'm direct now. I was on the Wi-Fi, so I went direct now.
Oh, he staggered him with that right. You saw that?
Yeah, I
Bring
saw
it
he's
back.
grabbing the rope.
Bring it back a little bit.
Espérate, I don't want to bring it back, because then we're gonna be buffering. Oh my god, this is pissing me off. It got worse. Ooh,
Nice left.
this is pissing me off, bro. Ah man. Ooh, no, he got clipped. Well, he's good. He's good. He's good.
Yep, he's got his feet under him.
Ay, ay, ay.
Hey, yo, oh,
Damn.
yo, did you see the way he went down?
He he's up, pero he's up. Nah, don't let him. They're gonna stop it. They're gonna stop
No,
it. They're gonna
they
stop it.
can't.
He
Nah, he's good. Yep, smart move, clinch. Yep.
They're gonna stop it. See, he went to the ground. He's gonna wave it off. Watch. He's gonna wave. Oh shit.
Damn, Thailand is attacking right now.
No, chamaquito. Put your hands up. Put your hands up, chamaquito.
Ooh, nice
Ah,
right
no,
by
no,
the
no, no. His
Mexican.
hands are down by his side.
What?
What the fuck?
Overhand right. Caught him, clipped him, dropped him.
Oh hell no. Hell No.
No.
Hell no, Mexico. No, 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 no.
Mexico down bad. What
No,
happened?
no, 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 no. Give me a short clip of that. Nah.
Go to shorts. No.
Wait, wait. No, you brought me down. What do you want me to do?
Hold on. Let me see if I can find it and send it to you.
Oh, okay, I got you. I got you. He brought me back there. Is that it? That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. Oh, this is it. This is it. But the dude's like in the picture. I gotta see that again. I gotta see that again. What the fuck was that? You seen that dude spinning around? Nah, they ain't showing it. They got this. I don't want to put this dude's video up. Is that it right there? No, that's Sebastian Fondora getting knocked out by fucking Brian Mendoza. The fight, it's right here. He's got it. But he's got the. No way. Yo, frontline.
Yo.
Frontline.
Yo.
Mexico's what?
Down bad. Yo.
Damn.
I'm reading the comments in that video you was just playing.
Yeah.
Yo, there's yo, there's they're saying he's a fucking crybaby, whatever that means. I don't know. They're saying the Mexican was crying on the shoulder like a baby. I don't know what
He.
that means though.
What are you talking about?
I don't know. Go back to that video. Go back to after the
Don't.
knockout.
All right, babe. Hold up.
Go back to
He
after the knockdown. What happens after the knockdown? The
frontline.
yo,
Say it isn't so.
this that I'm reading the comments. They got a bunch of crying emojis. I don't. Yo, put it. I want to see. You know, I want to see it now, right? You know, because if that's the case, Mexico's down bad.
That's a lie.
Yo, what's that little globe shit you got going on? Turn that shit off, Edwin.
What are you talking about?
There's another feature on your on Restream.
Another.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
What?
whoa. He is crying.
What the hell is that? On the referee's shoulder.
I-
Oh yeah. Did you
oh my
see
god.
that?
Oh god. Hold on.
Yo, they dragging him away. Look at the
He's crying.
tears. The tears are falling.
Yeah.
Yo.
Man, he goes down bad.
What?
Oh my god.
Yo, I want to rewind that shit so bad.
So bring it back.
Now, boy, I
It,
don't want it to pop because I wanted to see if
it's
they
still
show it
buffering.
again.
That's fine. Do it. No, they're not gonna show it again. I don't think. Oh, nope. Boom.
What the fuck was that, bro?
Oh, that was lights out when he hit it with that left.
No, they're just showing highlights now. What
Let
the
it play
fuck?
right there. Let it play right there. Let it play right there.
What the fuck was that, bro? Oh, that's how he clipped them. Oh, they ain't showing the tears of joy. Hold on, we can rewind that right here.
Hey,
No.
Bull Rider says round one got the bootleg internet hookup.
Hey, yo, and I paid for like 1,000 more fucking amp things, fucking whatever.
Oh, yep,
Over.
that did it when he
Yo!
what? Yo, he was crying on the shoulder.
Yo, the referee gave him a shoulder to cry on.
Yo,
Mexico
is
down
down
bad.
bad.
Yo, fuck
Hey,
my internet. At least my internet, you know what I'm saying?
it's
It
not
don't
crying.
cry. You know what I mean? Holy shit balls. Yo!
Yo,
Yo, May,
Shout out to
Frontline,
Thailand,
Frontline, you ain't shit for that because I know you must have seen that because you knew what was going on. You set me up for that. You set me up to thinking the Mexican kid was doing great. He got knocked the fuck out. Yo, he got folded like a lawn chair. Oh
bro.
no.
He looked like that lasagna
Oh
pasta when
no.
you boil it and then you take it out, you try to lay it, how it can't stay still, like it folds like like a chair.
Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait.
And that was a championship fight
You
for the
did say that was for a world title, right?
IBF at 112.
That one counts.
That one,
That one counts.
that definitely counts.
Yep, just like Subriel Matias lost his belt. That one counts. You didn't
Oh
win the
shit!
belt.
Actually, they fought at 108. So,
Yeah,
yo, could that be Chulo's next opponent right there for a unification? Wow.
probably. That he looks like a tough dude right there. Chulo got his hand full then, man. That dude looks like he mean business. He making dudes cry. You
Yo,
know what I mean? He
yo,
making dudes cry.
he gave him a shoulder. Yo, the
Yo,
referee
he
gave
made
him
an
a hug.
undefeated fighter cry.
He gave him a
Yeah. Them Mexicans was talking about the Puerto Rican knee. How about the Mexican tears?
yeah.
The Mexican tears. You know what I'm saying? All right, y'all want to
Yo,
take shots
man,
with the
goes
Puerto Rican
down
knee?
bad.
Y'all got the Mexican tears. You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
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 shout out to Jason in the
hey, yo,
building.
Frontline, you dragging me into this shit, right?
I don't know what you
And
talk about.
yeah, you know you dragging me into this shit with
I
the
don't.
fucking shit, right? Because you know we gonna be down bad eventually. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
Eventually,
my god.
our little kingdom is gonna come. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
we
Listen, you know
listen.
what?
I don't
Their
care. I
entire
don't.
stock. Hey, yo, Frontline. Their entire stock is in the other Mexican fighter, Botas Ennis. You know what I'm saying? Botitas. And,
Yeah.
and and they're gonna put their entire stock on him.
Yo,
When Jamal Ennis loses this fight, oh man.
I don't care. There's nothing that's gonna beat a Mexican tier. I'm sorry.
The Mexican tier? Yo, yo, they like the Puerto Rican knee. Nah,
Yeah.
man.
Nah,
Yo, the
y'all got.
Mexican tier.
Santiago called him out after the fight, says Mark.
He did.
Yeah. Jason says, "What's up, round one and
What up?
frontline?"
Salute.
That was awesome. Yeah, it was. That you're talking about the tears. I'm assuming the Mexican
Yo,
tears. Hey, speaking of Suriel, that down bad. Did you see that they got him ranked in the WBO now? So
I
he's now
saw
ranked.
that.
He's
I
now
saw
ranked in the
that.
WBC and the WBO.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that. Yeah. So that means that Subriel Matias is looking to stay active. He's probably looking for an appointment, an opponent. Setting for somewhere September, October, anywhere between there. I don't know exactly who is it gonna be or for what, but Subriel Matias hates Richard Hitchens so much that I actually think he would go to Sufa to beat him up to go over there.
Nah,
So,
I don't think Juan Iván Orengo's got that set up for Matias.
well, if the fight ever like Dana White was like, "Yo, come over here and fight for one fight," and got he likes to sign these fights for one fight type shit. Allegedly,
Yeah,
you know what I
Jason
mean?
says even if Xander loses, I doubt he's gonna cry on the ref's shoulder,
No,
laughing
I don't think he's
emoji.
gonna cry on the red shoulder like this.
Hey, hey,
Yo.
shout out to Billy. Says Billy says shout out to round one in front line.
Yo,
Um,
salute.
but yo, that's yo. Where the hell is Mister Itachi? He ain't gonna show his face today.
He ain't
Mister
what? He
Itachi,
better. He
Bulbos,
better. Yo, y'all. Yo, listen.
Mexico down
Don't let me
bad.
talk you out of here. Be Mexican supporters and back your guys. Be like, yo, we down
Yeah,
bad right now, but we'll be
we're
back.
Mexican boxing number one. A es el que yo quiero.
We be back. You know, let front line know. Y'all be back. Don't worry. You know, hey yo. Oh, Saul Canelo Alvarez is supposed to be fighting Billy, ain't he?
Nah, I think didn't that fight get canceled? Or
It did.
or are they back in negotiations?
I thought that maybe they're gonna re talk it up. I don't know.
I don't
Maybe.
know. Them motherfuckers are in and out. Nobody know.
Yeah, with
Like Bull
Saul.
Rider says. Like you know what I'm saying. Oh, there goes Mister Itachi right there.
Where's Itachi?
Ah,
You know he was back there listening to. I gave him
yo,
motivation to be like, come through.
Mister Itachi, Mister
Mr.
Itachi.
Itachi, no te deje. Don't let
Let
frontline.
me ask you, how are the Mexican tears
Yo,
tasting?
yo, 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 yo.
Are they pure agave?
Yo, yo. They were, they were, they were tears shed in the ring on that night.
Ah, pure agave from Sinaloa, Mexico.
I'm about to get some tears of my own. I'm about to get beat up.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, she's gonna piece me up, and then you're gonna see the Puerto Rican tears. You know what I'm saying? Coming down. I'm gonna be all bubbled up.
Hey,
Nah.
Mr. Tachi, we're not talking Fundura Kelly. We're not talking nothing right now except for Cordova versus Sims 3 over in Tokyo Monday morning. That's what we talking about.
Oh, that's what we talking about? Miss Miss
Hey, he said,
Tati
what
trying
y'all
to get
talk?
it.
Hey, man, what y'all talking about? We on a roll right now. You
Yeah, yeah,
definitely on
yeah,
a
yeah. No, no,
roll.
no. He's trying to
Y'all on
play
a
it off like,
crying spree.
hey, yo, frontline. He just trying to play. That's cap. He just trying to play it off like, hey, what you guys talking about? Just got in here. And he's been here the whole time. Don't
Hey,
let him
we
hit
talking
you with
about
that. He trying to switch up
Cordova.
the conversation. Shut that. Yo, I'm mad loud. I'm gonna get beat up. Y'all gonna get me beat up.
Hey,
You
I'm
know what I'm
already getting
saying?
smacked up over here.
Oh man.
Look, we got Zurdo Unified Cruiserweight from Los Monchis, Sinaloa. Hey,
Los
Mr.
Monchis,
Itachi,
Sinaloa.
fuck
Oh,
all that. We got to talk about this. And this is serious. All jokes aside, Cordova versus Simsri, the 108 division. He went to Tokyo on Monday morning.
he's not
He
letting
f-
go.
and he fought for the 108 IBF World Championship. He got knocked the fuck out, and oh, you don't know what happened? Okay, I'm gonna tell you. I'm glad you're tuning into Round One Sports Talk, where we lend out shoulders for y'all to cry on.
Whoa! What? Yo! This is
Shots
boxing.
fired.
This is boxing. Wow. This is crazy. Shots fired.
Hey, so check it, right?
Yep.
Cordova. I'm letting Mr. Tachi know. Cordova. What ended up happening was he got knocked out in the second round over there in Tokyo for the IBF World Title. He got knocked out. He didn't get knocked the fuck out. He got knocked out. And when he got up, he couldn't keep his balance. So the ref stopped the fight and hugged him. Like, okay, that's enough. And when he hugged him, he
What he was supposed to do
literally,
was
he put his head on the ref's shoulder and started crying. Literally started crying on the ref's shoulder. Yo, Mexico down bad. But that's what we're here
put
for,
your
Mexico.
head on my shoulder.
Hey, Mexico, Round
It's-
One Sports Talk is
Yo.
lending out shoulders so y'all can rest your head on there and cry.
Hey, yo, this is too much. This
Yo,
is too
I
much.
wish, Edwin, I wish you could clip just that part, and show
Ah,
Mr. Itachi.
and
Please.
then play that song. Put your head on my
My shoulder.
shoulder.
Hey, yo, them tears gotta taste like pure agave.
Mm, mm, mm,
Oh
mm.
my god.
Oh man, listen. Hey, you win
Eh,
some, you lose some. You know what
Nah,
I'm
but not like
saying?
that. Yeah, everybody talks shit about the Puerto
Yo,
Rican
frontline,
knee.
you such a sucker, bro. Listen, man. My Latin fighter fucking lost. He's a Mexican fighter. He fucking lost to the fucking what was he? A fucking a Thailand dude. A
He was from
Thailand dude.
Thailand. Yeah, yeah,
He's
yeah,
from
yeah, yeah,
Thailand.
yeah.
Damn,
Hold on,
Mexico,
where he's
y'all down
from?
bad, and that last look made it even
Yeah,
worse. But you'll have ups and downs in boxing, and we always
yo, he's
know
from the
Mexico.
capital. Yo, and he's
They'll
from the
be back.
capital of tequila. He's from Emolcillo, Sonora,
It don't
Mexico.
matter. Mexican fighters, bro, they gonna be back stronger than ever, my man. Don't worry about it.
I
They
think
gonna
that guy
catch a win
retired.
somewhere. What they can't do is like fuck around and lose Ryan Garcia and fucking Virgil or some shit. That will be a big hit for them for this year. Depending how Mexico competes for the rest of the year. Let's see how they end the year. I think Mexico got a lot of strong fighters. I believe in fighters like Bam Rodriguez, Sebastian Fundora. You got to give Mexico that win. They're not down that bad, because they did get a title defense. Yeah, I gotta bring it up. Yeah, because frontline, you be a sucker, you be fucking roasting them and shit. Because I just want people to know, man. I rock with all lane fighters and all boxers, but I gotta speak up for Mexico too.
Hey,
Um,
yo, look,
me-
Mr. Sashi's taking shots at you, boy. He
that's
taking
all right.
shots at you.
That's all right. He's taking
He-
shots at you.
no, not
Yo,
me. He said, "Yo, didn't we drop the monster anyway in the Tokyo Dome? Didn't we drop
why?
the monster
You see,
again
you,
in
I'm trying
Vegas?"
to come to your aid. I'm trying to come to you, and you gonna take shots at me. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that's fucked up. That's fucked up. But I'm not gonna
Hey,
let one Mexican dude ruin it for the rest of you guys. Listen, they got the Sebastian Fundora win. That's a title defense, bro. That's against the Americans, Keith Thurman. So they did beat.
an old
It
ass
don't
Thurman.
matter. It
Okay,
don't matter.
okay,
He signed the fucking
we'll give it
contract
to
to
him.
get in the
You're right.
ring.
We'll give it to him. Oh, old
He
ass
got his
Thurman. We'll
ass
give it to
fucking
him.
whooped. All right. So Mexico got a title defense. They got that one. They lost the title defense right there on that one. They also lost that other one in Japan. Um. Uh. Yeah, Diablo. They a little. They rocky. It's rocky for them right now. But they
Hey,
still got
Ryan
some.
says, "Don't speak so fast. Xander's going to need a shoulder too."
Well, yeah, I don't think Xander will cry though. Nah, I don't believe that.
I
I
don't think
don't.
Xander's gonna cry. I
I,
mean,
don't,
even if he
I think if
loses,
he loses, he'll take it like a man. Yeah, I don't think our guys are gonna cry. Nah, but Mexico, I think they're gonna close out the year strong. Let's see if we can get Canelo back in the ring. You know what I'm saying? Let's see if we can get him back in the ring. As a matter of fact, what do we got? Like what? Fucking Ben Whitaker on the 18th.
yeah,
That's on the
Murtai.
18th.
He says
Yeah, and
Murtai
then
beat Andy. Figueroa beat Ball.
we got the girls fighting on the 17th, right? A Bug
Yeah.
Gardner.
Hey, bull rider Orlando Cruz. What about
Is it
him?
the 17th or when was it? When was the Alicia Bungar fight? The 17th
17th. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
on
You're right.
ESPN. Yeah. So we got that. Um, let me see if I'm missing anybody on any of these cards that we the Luis Paternari fight against John Casamero that got scrapped. So Mexico won't have. Oh, but either way, Mexico's going to win here because it's going to be Mexican against Mexico.
Yep.
David the Monster Benavides versus Zuldo Ramirez.
Yep.
So either way, they're going to get either and new or and still. So that one doesn't kind of count. It
Right.
really doesn't. You got to compete against somebody else, another country. That's how we rock here, right? We compete against countries,
Right. And we
right?
also give shoulders to lean on.
You see, you ain't letting it go. You still stabbing the Mexican fighters. You know what I'm saying? Why you doing this? You know what I'm saying? But I see it. Yeah, because they take shots at us. That's cool. But they down bad right now. So look, what else do they have scheduled? Anything else? I feel like I'm feeling. Oh, what about isn't Navarrete scheduled to fight at the end of this year?
I think they ordered
They ordered it, right? They got a
The
deadline
Suarez
to.
rematch. Yes,
Yeah, so they're gonna get Navarrete back in the ring.
and that's going to be a
Hope
dangerous fight for
it
Navarrete.
does. Yeah, well, Messi's go. They're gonna have to stand up and fucking answer the call, the bell. You know, they gotta represent. There's nothing to it but to do it. Um, Oh, Takuma Inoue, Naoya Inoue's kid brother is fighting as the co-main event on his own brother's main card, which is pretty cool. That Zurdo Ramirez card, though, I wanted to check out. I forgot. It went right by me. Wait a minute, I got it. I got it.
Yeah,
What's
Mr.
up? What's
Taki
going
said,
on?
what do you mean it don't count? Question. We're so good that it's up to us to beat ourselves." He's talking
Yo,
about the Benavides versus
that's the
Zurdo
only way you
Ramirez.
can get a win. You got to put a Mexican against a Mexican to get a win. You want it that way? You really want me to give you a win that way? I was trying to get you a way out. But you actually came up in here and said, What you mean you ain't gonna give us the win?" And when it's yo, don't take that win. Just take it
Hey,
on the,
I'm talking
yeah,
shit and you taking shots.
yay. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Jaime Munguia is fighting Jose Resendiz.
That's Mexico and Mexico too.
That's
They
why
can
I was.
count. They
As
can
soon as
count
I
that if
said
they
the
want
name, I
to.
started rubbing my chin. I was like, "That's the same thing." Yeah, I'm trying to find them one. Oscar Duarte versus Angel. Who is this? Is that guy? Who do you know? Is this guy Mexican?
What's his name? Angel what?
Angel Barrera.
That's Mexican.
You don't think he's Puerto? Yeah, Barrera, that kind of name.
Barrera. That's
That's
Mexican.
Mexico, right? Right.
Wait, when's that fight? Hold on, let me look it up real
That's on the
quick.
same fight card with David the Monster Benavides and the Zurdo Ramirez.
Mm.
Jose Resendiz is fighting Jaime Munguia 12 rounds for Resendiz WBA super middleweight title. Oscar Duarte is fighting Angel Barrera for a 10-round junior welterweight. And then you got Isaac there. They all look Mexican, bro. Yeah, they didn't fight
What you
in.
said the name was? Let me see. Angel Barrera, you said, right?
Yeah.
Angel.
It's like the one, two. It's where is it exactly? I just saw it. It's the third fight on the David the Monster Benavides card. It's the third fight right under the co-main event.
Well, Angel Barrera shows up.
As what? He's got to be Mexican, bro.
Is it
He's
Jose?
got to.
What's Resendez's first name? Jose, right? Jose Resendez,
Jose. Yes. Yes.
Mexico. That's not him.
His name is Jose Armando Resendiz.
Yep, I got it. Hold on. Jose Resendez Armando. 16-2. He's from Guayabitos, Nayarit, Mexico. He is fighting Jaime Munguia. No, then I'm not talking. Oscar Duarte. That's who he's fighting. Hold on. Oscar Duarte.
Yeah, I think that's all the Mexican on Mexican cards. That's the only way they can get some wins. I don't know, man. They got to fight somebody else.
Oh yeah, he's from the kid you just said, Angel Barrera.
Yeah,
He's from Tijuana, Baja California, Mexico.
that's Mexico, bro. Then that you can't get a win off of that, bro. You got to
Uh oh.
compete.
Kush Combo says it's all good. We got more world champions. We cry when we win too.
You got more world champions in regards to like overall. That's okay. You guys are like 5 times the size of us. We're good. We're good. We're good.
Hey, Kush, we're lending out.
Tissue paper.
Nah, shoulders.
Shoulders to
Yeah,
cry on.
we're letting
Hey yo,
shoulders to cry on.
listen. Hey yo, I'm gonna whoop your ass so bad that I'm gonna make you do the Mexican tear. You know what I'm saying?
Angel Fierro is the guy that fought Pitbull Cruz.
Yes. Yes.
That's a tough fight for Duarte.
Duarte's ready, man.
Yeah,
Duarte
he's been ready
locked
since
in. He was gonna
Hitchens.
kill Richard Hitchens, and
Yeah, he
El
was.
Abuelito. Oscar
Yeah,
Duarte
he
was gonna
was.
smoke him, bro.
Hey, Richard Hitchenson's got the churras that day.
Yeah, he got the churras for
Yeah,
real.
he got the
He got the
churras that
churra
day.
for real. He looked
Yo,
at Oscar Duarte and he looked at
and
the Mexican eye. He said,
hey,
hell no.
this Mexican means business. I
He
ain't
said,
fucking with
hell
him.
no. He
I
fucking
got
chilló, petó goma, petó
he
petardo.
got the churras that day.
Yo, because Richard Hitchens, it was reported, and I believe Robert Garcia. You know, he's a former world champion, respectable coach. He has already, I think, 26, 27 world champions under his tutelage.
Yeah,
His son has a couple here and there, whatever. Interim belts and shit, but that's okay. Um, but I believe him when he said in that interview, he said, I didn't understand what happened with Richard Hitchens. He said he made weight comfortably. The next morning at 9 in the morning, he comes downstairs, gets on the scale. He makes the IBF rehydration. No problem. He starts sitting there talking shit. Richard Hitchens starts talking shit to Robert Garcia's son, Mikey. They're talking back and forth like jive turking, not like aggressive shit talking, just, inside boxing shit.
yeah.
Like, hey, how you doing?
Shit talking 101
Yeah, like, hey, we're gonna get you. Like, yeah. And then all of a sudden, Richard took one look at Oscar Duarte.
and
Oscar Duarte,
churras,
he put on his jacket, he went like that. And fucking,
churras.
and then no, fucking Richard Hitchens ran to the front desk of the fucking hotel. I want protective custody. I want protective custody right now. Mama, there goes that man right there. Arrest Oscar Duarte. He's gonna try to hit me.
Yo,
Yo, he fucking signed in. He didn't want no smoke from Oscar, man.
at all.
Nah, Oscar looked dialed in. I gotta admit, he looked dialed in. I don't know what happened with Richard Hitchens. I'm only fucking trolling here and just, fucking
I know what happened.
capping jokes.
He knew exactly what was gonna happen. Yo,
Yeah,
you can see it in Duarte's face. He took this camp super serious. He was super locked in. And Richard Hitchens, he knew he was in for a long, long
yeah,
night.
I could assume all of that. I could assume all of that because it looks bad from the outside looking in for Richard Hitchens. It looks bad. There's not a lot of things I can say in the defense of Richard Hitchens because listen, you signed up for this. You're supposed to be a professional. You got to think about, your name as a boxer and people wanting to do business with you and making sure that you show up to the fight. How am I going to book you if your last fight you skated out the night of the fight? You didn't even give us time to get this man a fucking somebody, an opponent. It was just too, the window was too close. That's real low grade shit for you to do. There are people that are in Las Vegas, their tickets being sold under your name. Fans traveled for you. And
Yo, and
you do that on your fans?
shout
That's
out
not a
to
professional.
whatever protection agency he hired, bro. They did a good fucking job.
Listen, Richard Hitchens, I have a feeling he knew he couldn't keep that belt, but he did make the weight. Even though Richard Hitchens struggled to make that weight, his obligation was to boxing at that point and to his fans. If he was going to
Yo,
lose that fight, go out there. You know how many men and women go out there and take the chance of being embarrassed and having chujas on them and still fought? I know men that fought with a diaper on because of the weight cut gave them runs and shit, and they couldn't control it, but they didn't want to cancel the fight. Although embarrassing, and we'll never, people don't use, those are things you won't hear, But those men were willing to even do that to keep the fight going. But this guy, Richard Hitchin, he escaped. He chose an scapegoat. Oh no, I don't. I'm ill. I ate something and I'm leaving. Then all of a sudden, he went and sold his belt to Dana White and Sufa. Because that's what you basically did. Because if you're gonna fight for Sufa in their organization, you can't defend that IBF. Now, according to what's going on and what I'm seeing with my own two eyes, no one needs to tell me this because I'm actually seeing it happen. Apparently, you could be signed with Sufa and defend the IBF title that Richard Hitchens has. He'll just fight on turkey cards signed to Sufa, just like Conor Ben is signed to Sufa that's fought on a Riaz card.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes
You
sense.
understand?
Mr. Asaji said
Yeah.
Hitchens laid an egg. And then Captain Howard he said Hitchens got a severe case of I'm a pussyitis.
I'm a pussy. That shit is going around. It's the type of season.
Yo,
You
that
gotta
dog flu is serious.
listen. Yeah, but if you catch pussyitis and the duck flu, that's a deadly combination. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
it
saying?
is.
You just become a full biatch. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You know, if you
Yo,
catch both. Yeah, Richard Hitchens is down bad, man. His image is down bad. Everything about him is down bad right now. You can't walk around acting like a tough guy, calling out everybody, then run to Sufa. You can't walk out hours before the fight and think that this is cool. This is professional boxing behavior. Call out everybody. Don't fight nobody. Make a guy waste his time. Pay his coaches, his nutrition. Oscar Duarte put himself and left his family to prepare to fight for you to walk out. No, you everything you're getting and all the backlash from all the fans is rightfully so. You deserve all of this, Richard Hitchens. Yeah.
hey,
You
real
can't
quick.
do this to boxing and think there will be no repercussion to those kind of actions. No, I'm not going to back you neither. I'm going to pile the jokes on because you, like I said, you got an obligation to the boxing world. Get the fuck out of here. You're going to walk away 2-3 hours before, like, nah, that ain't right. Go ahead, frontline.
No, and for all y'all, especially Ryan in the building, um, those of y'all talking about y'all keep taking Xander lightly. Go ahead. Keep taking Xander's lightly. Like
No, 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 no. Hey, yo, okay, wait. Time out.
not no,
Time out.
no,
Time
there's no
out. Time
time
out.
out there.
Time out. Time out. Time out. Time out. Time out. Shh. Time out. Okay, guys. All right, listen. You guys do know the rules to this, right? Oh, wait, frontline, don't say a word. You guys do know the rules to this, right? And I mean by this, yes, talk your shit. Talk boots up. Talk them up. Don't be scared to say what you feel on this channel about boots because the world needs to hear that you guys are backing up your fighter. And that's just the truth. And we're going to back up ours. So we're going to say some shit. You're going to say some shit. But you know what this is going to do in actuality? It's going to promote this fight. And we're going to try to get the biggest amount of people to show up for this fight. Not only for Xander, but for Philly and Jerron Boots Ennis and for his credibility. And we're going to boost up this fight. You guys are going to say your opinion on Boots. We're going to say our opinion on Xander. And neither of us are wrong. Just remember that. You're not wrong, and I'm not wrong. This is what fans are supposed to do to make these fights the bigger fights. Now, I said all of that. Time in. Let's go.
Hey, and Ryan,
Read
just
the
so you
chats.
know, I'm all caught up. I just got Mr. Itachi. I'm gonna catch up with in a second, but I say all that to say this: on June 28th.
27th.
Nope. On June 28th,
Oh, the 28th. Okay.
We will be live, win, lose, or draw.
Gotcha.
Doesn't matter. We will be live June 28th. Win, lose. We ain't hiding. We ain't. We've always said it on the show. Boots is Xander's toughest opponent.
Yeah, we know what's up. We're
We know
not
what
we're
we're
not
against,
we're not dumb. We're
but
not
we're gonna
dumb.
pop our shit. We're gonna pop our shit.
But
Y'all gonna pop your
but
shit.
check this out. Just like you think Xander's gonna wipe him down, and you're like, how do you think we got this fight in the beginning? We didn't get this fight because of Boots. No, we got this fight because of Xander. Boots told you that in the fucking post fight conference, his out of his own mouth. When Boots said, "You were crazy for taking this fight," and Xander said, "I didn't have to fight you. I could have fought anybody I wanted, but I
Yep.
chose to fight you." And he said, "Didn't I choose to fight you?" And Jerron Boots said, "Yeah, you didn't have to fight me. You could have fought anyone you wanted." So right there, this fight didn't get made because of Boots
It
at
got made
all.
because of Xander.
At all. It wasn't like Boots said after failing negotiation with Oscar and fucking
Virgil.
Virgil Ortiz, right? It's not like Boots came over and called the shots and called him out. No, it was a whisper. It was a silent whisper. Jerron Boots Ennis was walking in front of Xander's house. He said, "You don't bail," like that. And Xander opened the door. "Motherfucker, who farted out here?" And Boots was right there. So let's just remember who's the one that put this fight together. So we're not blind. We know who the fuck Jerron Boots Ennis is and the threat that he is. And had it been he was fighting any other fighter in the world, we'd be yelling Jerron Boots Ennis' name around here. My sister got a gym in Philly. Born and raised in Philly. Like, we love Jerron Boots Ennis, but we're competing. There's no love lost. Nah, but we gonna pop our shit, right? Cause we gotta get this fight hype, baby. But like I said, I don't know why you watch boxing. I don't. I don't know why. I want to see history, Puerto Rican history, in fact. And he was one belt away from making Puerto Rican history. Xander.
And
And
what
it
does Eddie do? He throws a
fucking
fucking
the
wrench.
American. But now, if Jerron Boots Ennis is in our way, then run his ass over. That's it.
Yeah.
Fair competition. You know what I'm saying? But like we preach here at Round One Sports Talk, every now and then I gotta throw this in here. I love my rivals, my rivalries. I respect my rival, because without them, boxing or my sport wouldn't be interesting. I respect the other side. We might talk shit, but I never lose my head and my focus. That I'm here to have fun, to watch a fight, talk a little shit, win, lose, or draw, and keep my emotions in check. That's what I do if I go out. If I'm here, I let all the emotions come out because I'm in the comfort of my own home. But watching Naoya Inoue go down in Japan and in Las Vegas, surrounded by a bunch of Mexicans, was real humbling. It was a real humbling experience.
Hey, Mr. Itachi says it would have been so satisfying to see Duarte whoop that loudmouth.
Oh, it
He
would have been
says,
so satisfying. Yes, it would have. Yes,
then
it
he,
would have. Yes, it would have. And let me tell you something. My experience in Las Vegas, shout out to the Mexican dudes always. Even if you're watching my channel and some of you guys are hearing stuff, yo, them dudes is super cool, man. All them dudes, man. Yo, listen, when I'm telling you I was surrounded by all Mexican fans. And then the Vargas brother sat in front of me, right?
Armando.
Yeah, that's when I got the picture with him in the beginning of Round One Sports Talk, my intro. You see me with him right there. That was in Las Vegas. He was sitting in front of me, right in front of me, and he was with his girlfriend. So we was up there and shit. These Mexican dudes showed me all kinds of love. They bought me beers, all kinds of shit. Like we kicking it, we traded numbers, mad love and shit. It was cool, But when Naoya in a way went down, and he started to come back in the fight, I was real selective with my cheering. Let's go. Yeah. I don't want to get them activated. You know what I'm saying? I knew I was in the wrong hood. I was like, wait a minute. I took a wrong turn on Albuquerque. Chill, chill. Yo. But yeah, man, they fans is crazy. They mad cool and shit. Mad cool, bro. Out there in Vegas and shit. I met a lot of different kinds of culture because I met a lot of Japanese fans that were from over there and shit. They were mad cool, respectful. I had a great experience, man. Great experience out there in Las Vegas. Yeah. So, but man, yeah. So let's talk about it. Listen, let me tell you something right now. Jerron Boots is a big threat. He is a big threat. A lot of people are saying that this fight, some people view it a lot closer than what we think. And a lot of Puerto Ricans, let me be the first to say it. I'm going to say this out loud publicly for the Puerto Ricans that didn't say this. Yo, Xander, what the fuck were you thinking? What the hell were you, what, like, really, Xander? You really feel you could beat
You
this dude like
you
that?
answered your own question.
I know I did, but I gotta say it. I gotta say it out loud.
And I'm gonna say what Xander said out loud. He said, "You think you're the best at 54? I'm here to prove you that I'm the best."
That's what he was thinking. That's what he's thinking. But realistically, we're sitting here saying, Diablo Xander puppy, if you didn't have to take this fight and Top Rank and Bob Arum really didn't sell you out to get that DAZN deal and that story was bullshit and you could have really fought anybody you wanted to. The fact that you stepped up and you gave Jerron Boots Ennis a shot at these titles, win, lose, or draw, man, I gotta give it to you, kid. I gotta give it to you, my man. Win, lose, or draw, bro. You didn't back down. Yo, you didn't flinch, Xander. You did not flinch. You look like Kobe Bryant in that game with that dude when he tried to flinch the ball in Kobe's face. That iconic moment where Kobe didn't even fucking move, not even a hair eyelid moved on Kobe. That was just he was like, I know you ain't gonna hit me with this ball. You don't got it in you. And fucking Xander's team and Xander, they didn't flinch at all. They said, you want to fight? You think you're the big bad wolf, don't you? Jerron Boots Ennis. You think that everybody is scared and always ducking you. Where I'm here to tell you, all that shit you talking about everybody avoiding you and ducking Jerron Boots Ennis, I didn't duck you. I didn't avoid you. I didn't give you any problem to make a fight with me. That fight, from the minute you said you wanted a fight, in a week it was signed.
Signed, sealed, and delivered.
That bro, it was and I had to say it for all of us. Xander, for real? You picked him? And it's you gotta step back and say, when all these dudes are getting these names, the boogeyman, the most avoided fighter in all of boxing, it doesn't look that way to me right now. You said one word at 154 and one champion stepped up and opened the door. Who are you? Let me check your content. You just got to 154. What do you want? What you want around here? That's what happened. That's what happened. And I hope that Jerron Boots Ennis can come up and, back his claim. Back his claim. Maybe we will. Oh, Hamza is about to fight for his first world title too. So, look, there's a couple guys that when they moved up to the next that
They transitioned well.
They transitioned well, yeah. There's a few guys. But while I was thinking of guys, none of the guys won a world title. except Terrence Crawford, where he won the ultimate prize. You know what I'm saying? Two weight divisions, but he's in a 1% of boxers. Not all
Wait,
humans can do that.
who did he beat for the world titles?
You're a sucker. Saul Canelo Alvarez. You knew the answer to that. You just wanted me to say the Mexican fighter. Yo,
Yo,
oye,
South.
México, no se dejen.
Yo, man, he go down bad.
No,
Listen,
no, no te dejes, México.
Mr. Taji says, yeah, people are sleeping on Zayas. Captain Howdy says it's a tough fight for both of them.
Yeah, it is. It really
Mr.
is.
Mr.
It
Tachi
really
said, if
is.
y'all get past the side quest,
The
y'all know there's
side
still,
quest.
yeah, he said, yeah, I know there's still the final Elden Ring boss, the Tyrant Inferno, waiting,
Oh shit.
right?
Hold up, because but you got the entire Inferno, the castle, but you got the guard outside, the general,
Yeah.
Josh Kelly.
No, not Josh. You mean Emiliano's the general?
No, the general to the fucking army. Stick with the story,
Oh,
pendejo.
yeah, but
You-
Josh Kelly, he don't want no smoke.
But he's another piece. What are you
He
talking
is.
about?
I'm gonna get to it because there's somebody that said something in the comments. Hold on, I'm gonna get to him right
Because
now.
look, he's saying if we get past this little side quest, we get to
Mhm.
the castle, like right, we're supposed to get there, and the final boss is supposed to be Sebastian, but he's the final boss. You still got another boss fight before you get to the final boss. So
Yeah, but
Josh
the boss
Kelly,
right now, the so-called boss. Let me say that the so-called boss is calling out retired fighters and people who don't exist
I
anymore.
know, but
So let's
listen, it
talk.
was just
I
listen.
mean, come on, Mister Tachi.
No, no,
You
no,
know,
no, 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 no. He whatever he's calling out doesn't negate the fact that he has the most title defenses.
facts. That's
So
facts.
so he's the best, he's the highest boss. And he is also the most difficult and he brings the most attributes to the equation. So nevertheless, he's going to be the most dangerous one.
Yeah,
So, but if we can get past this side quest, right? Because like we went on a side quest from the main mission, you know what I mean? But it's a dangerous side quest, you know what I mean?
yeah. We
Right?
don't take
So
shortcuts
yeah, we don't take shortcuts. We just can't get lost on our way. We can't lose our belts.
Because if I remember correctly, we tried to make that Fundura fight, and then the Mrs. Boss pushed the Mister Boss and said, "Get your ass in the locker room. You're not facing off nobody. We're not talking this shit right here." Now, let me get back to this. Jason says exactly. Boots finally in a big fight after 10 years of him being a prospect, thanks to Zayas. Bull Rider says just because Xander wanted the fight doesn't mean that he's gonna win. Boots is the better guy. Facts. Captain says suddenly Fundura versus Kelly in early talks. Winner faces winner of Zayas versus Boots. Jamar says Zayas and Boots are the most skilled at 54. Facts. No fight is easy at 54. Josh Kelly had the belt, and Fundura, we want more belts. Boots
Well,
ducked Bakram. He could have had a belt, but he wasn't confident. He's lucky Zaya said yes, and he wanted the fight more. Itachi says there's champions whose doors wasn't knocked on by Boots, and you know who it is. Mexico flag. Jamar says Josh Kelly versus Zayas would be better for a third belt at MSG Puerto Rico weekend. Facts. That's what Zayas was looking for. But you know,
that's yeah.
Eddie Hearn, the snake, wants to have two people in his little stable having belts. So he threw Boots at Zayas. He could have made an in-house fight between Kelly and Boots, and then they could have made the Zayas fight for unification. It would have been a much bigger fight.
Now think about this, guys, right? Think about this. If you, as a promoter, and you have two fighters, you have Jerron Boots Ennis, which is your probably your most talented fighter, and you have another fighter that fights in the same weight division, but he's the world champion. Then what you want to do is fight against another world champion. Okay, just think of the business scenario. Let's play it through. You don't put your fighter that has the belt against that other guy for a belt. Why? It's a unification, but you got your star back here was still with no belt. Now this guy got two belts, right? Okay. By turning the table around and putting Jerron Boots Ennis first, if he was to win, now you have two world champions and you have a unified one. You have Josh Kelly and Jerron Boots Ennis, which you could send them in separate directions. By doing it the other way, if you win, you still got to find this guy to get a title fight. And he's the better fighter out of both your fighters. Send him first. That would be the more logical. Then you send Josh Kelly to be marketed in where he's strong at, out there. You hide him out there with that IBF belt. And then you take the American people and you have an American fighter in Jerron Boots Ennis that has two belts. Now you're cashing in on the American public and the UK public. It's not smart to put Josh Kelly first, business wise.
Well, no, because think about it. It doesn't matter which way Eddie Hearn went with it.
Oh, it matters. It
No, it
matters.
no because okay, look, if 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 it plays out how we're planning, right? Xander beats Boots.
Whoa. You said it doesn't matter. Explain to me the other way that it didn't matter.
Okay, because if this is a big if they would have made Xander Zayas versus Josh Kelly,
Yeah.
right? And Xander beats Kelly, now he's a
Now you
a three
just
belt holder.
lost your belt. You just lost
Oh,
your belt,
but hold
and
on,
neither of
Eddie.
your guys got belts.
Now you make the Boots versus Zayas
What's to tell you that Xander would want the Boots fight at that point?
because we all know Fondura's not looking for a unification or
It
undisputed.
okay. And what do you know that he doesn't get a lucrative more offer at 160 and he vacates the belts? What if he got the three belts and now he figures Jerron Boots Ennis is too much of a risk? I got all three of these belts. I'm not Errol Spence Jr. You think, see, the problem with you and some fans are you think that these people are willing to give you a shot at what it took them a lifetime to build. It took me, I had to go win these belts individually, one by one. You think I just want to give a guy one shot to he could just get three belts? Not every fighter's going to agree to that. I understand you got to fight somebody, but if you're going to fight that somebody, it should be that guy for the belt. If you can't give me that belt and that guy doesn't want to fight me, well, then I'll go fight this guy at 160 for way more money or something. But just handing him a night and stamping him, don't you see when you lose them three belts, you're giving Jerron Boots Ennis the ability to be called the unified world champion from only fighting one fighter? If you haven't noticed,
Well, he's
if
still
you
going to
ha-
be considered a unified fight by fighting one fighter.
yeah, because
Zayas got
it's
two.
he's got two. Yeah, but for three. But now check this out. Check this out. You guys do realize, right, that Usyk still has three belts. Am I not? Am I missing anything here? Has anything changed?
Nope.
That the heavyweight champion Alexander Usyk has three belts as of right now. Am I right or am I wrong?
Yeah, you're
Anybody
right.
type it in chat, whatever. He
Then he
has
got stripped from the IBF, right?
yes, but no, I think it's the WBO. Was it the WBO or the IBF? I thought it was
One
the
of them.
WBO.
I don't
Okay, but
remember.
my point is he has three belts and the ring right now, Usyk. Just pay attention to that. You guys realize that the fight that he's fighting, that kickboxer dude, you guys know that's only signed for one belt, right?
Yeah, Wardley has the WBO, and Usyk
Okay,
has the other three.
right. The belt right now, go look up. You know how when it'll say the world title fight, for instance, Alicia Bungard, it'll say she's defending the WBC, the WBA, and women's belt. It'll say all the belts on the line. Go look up the Usyk fight right now card. Let me see. Let me see. When's the Usyk fight again? Hold on, let me see if I have it here. It's not here. I don't think it's here. Hold up, it should be all the way at the top or something. I see Usyk right here. Usyk Usyk is the WBC, WBA, IBF heavyweight champion. There's a photo here of him. Okay, so when is his fight again? Okay, Uzyk's fight is in May 23rd in Egypt on the zone, right? It's right here. Look it's for 12 rounds for Uzyk's WBC world title and
Yep.
nothing else.
He's fighting Verhoeven.
The other
Verhoeven.
sanctioning bodies didn't agree to it because he's not a ranked dude, and the WBC is the one that sanctioned the fight. So if Usyk loses, he will not lose all three belts. He's only going to lose the WBC. In that
Wait, so
sense,
so in the unification, Edwin, real quick, just to clarify here, in the unification, all four sanctioning bodies have to sanction the fight.
yes,
Okay.
because and then you won't be like just like Teofimo Lopez when he fought Vasily Lomachenko. They try to make them the four, and the other organizations like, we're not putting that in the history books. That WBC fucking phantom ghost made up bullshit belt, we're not honoring that. And they couldn't do it. There was other fights that sanctioning bodies pulled out of in history. There's been countless fights. The WBO did not go along with one time Keith Thurman and Sebastian Fondora's mysterious fight. Um, um, I mean, I'm sorry. Was it Sebastian Fedora at that time? I think it was. Was it? No, it was Tim Zhu. I'm sorry. At that point in time, it was one time Keith Thurman versus Tim Zhu. Then the WBO said no, they didn't sanction the fight. So they scheduled the fight at 155, 1 pound heavier than 154, so that the title's not on the line. And then Keith Thurman got hurt and pulled out the fight. And then enter Sebastian Fondora and stole the moment. And then the WBC stepped in on that night because of the late cancellation, and they put the newly vacated belt, WBC belt, on the line up for grabs to the winner, whoever comes out on top, and the Sebastian Fondora and Tim Zhu fight. And that's how that went. Yeah. So like sometimes sanctioning bodies will not co-sign that shit. They won't agree to it because they're saying, yeah, you can take the fight legitimately as a world champion. You have what they call mandatories and voluntaries. Once you got past your mandatory, you could fight whoever you want, and you could choose to put the belt on the line. But now if the organization sees, like, I don't know, all of a sudden, uh, let's see here. Who are we talking about right here? Let's I don't know if the organization sees that Usyk automatically turns around and says, you know what, I'm gonna fight Jake Paul on Netflix for like $1 trillion, right? The organizations, just in fucking case some freaky shit happens and Jake Paul knocks out Usyk, they gotta make sure he can't be world champion. Because you can't make a mockery of the belts. You can't allow that to happen for your belts to be like, they almost fucked up with Francis Ngannou, didn't they? With Tyson Fury, they learned their lesson, didn't they? They
Yeah,
went
they
and
did.
took that dude, and they thought it was a fucking joke.
Hey,
No way.
Frank
Yep.
Castle says that I missed the Naoya Inoue news. No, not yet. We haven't talked about Inoue yet. We're getting there.
Yeah, well, we're in there. And then they didn't think that Francis Ngannou had any chance of beating fucking Tyson Fury, the Gypsy King. And when he went down, the whole boxing world went like, yo, you guys are fucking around with these belts. Imagine if Francis Ngannou was world champion the next morning. That would have been fucking crazy, bro. You can't make a mockery of but yeah. And speaking of Naoya Inoue and Junto and shit, man, I got to admit, bro, They sold 55,000 tickets within a month, man. That's not easy to do. And the only reason why these two dudes sold 70,000, one, you're out there. Two, you had Conor Ben and Tyson Fury on your card, plus a whole bunch of hometown guys. You packed it. But to tell you the truth, Naoya Inoue and Junto did this by themselves. There's nobody else on that card. I like Naoya Inoue's kid brother. He's not a ticket seller. I like him as a fighter, but he doesn't pack the house.
Is the
I
card
got it.
set already or not yet?
Yeah, what do you mean? It's already sold out.
No,
Fuck it.
I know the fight was
Oh
the
yeah,
fight
the
was
card. Yeah, the entire card is set. Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
No,
yeah.
dude, regardless, because that's just sold out before the whole card was even set.
I know they didn't. They to be announced. Up, I'm buying it.
Ex-
Yeah, it just goes to show you. Everybody was going out there to see Naoya Inoue and Junto. They didn't give a fuck who else was on the card. And that's who sold that 55,000. I know that Conor Ben sold his portion of tickets. I know Tyson Fury sold his portion of tickets. And I also think the appearance of some of the people in the crowd just sold their portion of tickets. Why do I say that? If you don't think there's people in the boxing world that bought tickets to enjoy, obviously, the fight, but also to get a glimpse at who's in the crowd. How many movie stars, boxers, celebrities? How many people are you going to see there? It's a spectacle. So sometimes people go to these fights, they don't even watch the fight. They're in the crowd talking to the fucking people. Yeah. And it's just a night out on the town. And boxing is not always viewed for boxing or hardcores. It's a lot of peoples that go, where you going to be tonight? I'm going to be at the fight. Yo, let's go to the fight. They don't know who's fighting. They don't know who. They don't give a fuck. But everybody in town is here. And this is the place to be. So that's what kind of like buzz you want. And when Junto and Naoya Inoue sold that many tickets, it's in the first week and 2 weeks without the card even be fully announced. They didn't even have the card together. And people, we're not here to see the other. We're only here to see one fight. And it's the fight of the year. And I think that fight with Naoya Inoue and Junto, it's got all the writings on the wall for being a classic fight. It could be a real back and forth affair. I think Junto's kind of big. He's tall. I think he's going to acclimate to the division well. I think he got those little quirks and little things out in that Hernandez fight. He got touched up in the Hernandez fight. He's like, all right, I know what this feels like now. I don't think he's better equipped at the division as Naoya Inoue. He's been there a bit longer. He's cleaned out the division one by one. I think this is his 8th professional fight in the division itself to Junto's 1 fight in the division. But Junto's no stranger on moving up in weight. No stranger. He is a 3-division world champion, undefeated. Junto needs no introduction. I believe a lot of the boxing world knows who the 2024 or 25 knockout of the year fighter was. When he knocked out Andrew Maloney, he got knockout of the year for that. So I think people know exactly who this man is. Stylistically, this fight is going to be crazy. The more I think about it, I think about Junto's long reach, fighting lefty fighters for Naoya Inoue and what lefty fighters put Naoya Inoue down. Remember, Luis Pantera Nari was lefty. You know what I'm saying? Like some of these things. And I think it's going to be a different fight. I think it's going to be a more skillful fight. I don't think that Junto's going to come here to shy away. I think Nonito Donaire one time, he had an illustration of how he described one of his fights. And he said when he fought Naoya Inoue the second time, that the first fight was a great contested, well fought fight for 12 rounds, but grueling, very grueling. That fight took a lot out of Nonito Donaire. It did. It took a lot out of him. So this fight, the second fight, he chose a different approach, a more kind of kill or be killed, real 50-50 chances. If he would have caught Naoya Inoue first with his punch, there could have been a possibility, and I think so. Nonito Donaire has enough punching power to knock out anybody down there, anyone. So if he would have caught Inoue first, yes, he would have put him down. I'm not sure if he would have kept him down, but he definitely would have put him down. I think so. Plus, with the horsehair red gloves, yeah, Nonito would have put him down. So when he described it, they said, what were you thinking? And he said, this is what I thought in my head. You ever see two of those Japanese warriors, those samurais? You see one stand on this side, like the cartoons, right? You see one stand on this side, one stand on this side, right? And then one looks at the other like this, and he'll have like that big hat with that little missing piece where you can only see his eye, and his ponytail is dragging down on the side here. His hands gripping his sword, but the raindrops are coming down, dripping off his fingertips. And as he looks, he plunges his foot into the ground and bursts up like this. And both fighters go like this, and land right there. And then one just drops like that. That's how they did it. They just went at each other, and Nonito fell like that. I kind of see it like that sometimes in my head with the Junto and Naoya Inoue, but they're two smart fighters. There's gonna be a feel out process here. There will be a feel out process. And you know how Naoya Inoue is. He's always downloading information. Always. He's always like seeing and when you study fighters like Naoya Inoue as much as I have, I've learned a thing or two see, as much as I study and I love his style of fighting, but I'm also looking for ways of his flaws. And I do that instinctively by nature because I'm constantly sizing dudes up on what they do. It's just that's the way I am. So one of the things I notice about Naoya Inoue, that TJ Doheny dude, the bald dude, he gave Naoya Inoue a look like this. He was like this on him, like that. Naoya was trying to get him to bring his back foot just a little closer so that he would be like this in front of him, not like this. Like this, you're able to lean back this much more. Like this, you're closer, and then you gotta go back. But if you're fighting and you're like this, you understand? He's actually further away. So if TJ Doheny doesn't mess up and go like this, then he'll be in striking distance. He'll be able to hit to the body. Naoya will hit him with the straight right, follow it up, make him react to that, throw the punch, slip that punch, boom. You know how Naoya Inoue do, right? He's always setting shit up. But it was the look that TJ Doheny was doing. And Naoya wasn't, he's willing to take chances, but not while you're still strong in the first 2 rounds. So you can buy some time. There's certain things you can do. I saw MJ, Marlon Tapales, switch up his cadence, and his style. He started giving them different looks every round. He started doing different shit, right? So that kind of confused them. And then one of Naoya Inoue's bad downfalls is when he gets into I studied this too. A lot of people say that Naoya Inoue drops his hand and when he's in close. That's not true. That's not true. You got to look for some certain thing that he does. I think I found it, right? Um, there are tales on a fighter that he does. He did the exact same mistake in the Roman Cardenas fight. I swear to God, if you go watch the Roman Cardenas knockdown and Luis Nari, it's almost eerily identical in the way they caught him. The the Naoya Inoue's position was 100% different. The way they caught him was eerily identical. Like, meaning, his mistake in the Luis Pantera Nari fight is that he relaxed in the moment, didn't thinking he was going to throw, and Naoya Inoue was throwing a punch at the exact same time. When he got caught with the punch, his momentum from his punch took him too. So he got caught, and listen, he got caught flush by Nari. Like, that punch should have knocked out most men. And the reason why I say that, the proof was on Naoya Inoue's chin. You could see Nari's knuckle, black and blue, instantly on his chin. That shit went like this. Quick, he had a black and blue right there. He caught him flush. Naoya Inoue should have went out cold. Fucking, he's got a strong chin. So, in the Roman Cardenas fight, Roman Cardenas caught him chasing him off balance. Naoya Inoue. Naoya Inoue did something he doesn't do. Run and chase people, like throwing a running combination. He did it in the Maloney fight. Remember, he threw that running four-piece combination in the Stephen Kubo Fulton fight? He did it in that fight too, right? And this time, Naoya Inoue went chasing after Roman Cardenas. Go watch it. And Roman Cardenas stopped moving right there. He just halted his tracks. He went, hop, boom, and hit Naoya Inoue. Naoya Inoue basically walked into the shot. But it was the same thing. His hand was in the same place, like this. And that's one of his bad habits. But I also notice he only does it in certain situations. That's that's something that Naoya Inoue has wrong with him since a kid, since an amateur. A lot of people just didn't see it back then, and a lot of people are not good enough or fast enough to catch up to catch him. It's easy. It's not easy as said than done. Not anybody can catch Naoya Inoue like that. No, you got to be a professional fighter and understand some shit in order to pull that off on that kind of fighter. And you had to take some punches. So that's something that Naoya Inoue has been working on, not to get a little laxy daisy in the exchange. That's when his hand goes down. When he's coming out of the guard, his hand doesn't go down at all. When you're backing him up defensively, his hand doesn't go down at all. Defensive, he goes back. He's real skillful. He's going to see everything coming there. The only time he drops his hand is when he does that hop that he goes for. He goes hop, he goes boom, and then he goes to set this one up to throw it heavy. He throws it and he brings his hand right back to where he threw it from. There's your window. That's all you got. It's right there. And a lot of boxing people have already seen it. He's been trying to correct it. He's doing better at it, but he's such a strong puncher. And you could see in his technique that what Naoya Inoue wants to do is, it's not so much he needs to cog back. He doesn't have to cog back. He could generate a lot of power from like just right here on the snap. He's really good on a snap, like boom, like that. He can generate a lot of power. But no matter what, even the best punchers in the world, you're going to need a little momentum, just a little snap. And that's where Naoya Inoue needs. He drops it like this, picks it up, and kind of like a Dan Marino pass. Like they got them cannons. I bet you Naoya Inoue can throw a baseball fast as fuck. I've never seen him throw a baseball, but I would be interested to see him throw one. I bet you he got like an 80, 90 mile per hour fastball. Naoya Inoue.
Hell
I have a
no.
feeling
Hell
he can.
no.
I swear to God, listen, look it. When I was taught to pitch or to throw, like from shortstop, it's all in the wrist. It's all in the wrist. It's not in your arm or your shoulder. You're pushing the ball like that. You grab the ball like this and you relax your hand and you let the ball go at the highest point right here, like that, and you snap your hand like that. When you can understand the snap like that in anything you do, you got to understand something about your body. Your body is doing something I don't even think you recognize, right?
Inoue got about a 55, 60 mile an hour fastball.
I don't think so. I think it's a lot faster. I think he
He's
understands.
5 foot nothing.
I
He
don't give
doesn't
a
have the
fuck.
leverage.
I don't give a fuck. Listen, I'm
Junto, on
telling
the other
you,
hand, Junto got
bro,
about a
this
70,
dude,
80.
this dude, he be generating a lot of power from like weird angles, like from here to here, pow, and it'd be brutal. So I think he can be taught how to snap his wrist. Whatever he's doing that's generating, I bet you he throws a hard fucking, I swear to God, I would love to see that. You know, like a lot of athletes are not athletic. Like if you was to give most boxers a basketball, they would look fucking corny as fuck. They probably throw the ball with two hands like this. Like, you know what I'm saying? They,
Hey,
not
Nave-
all everybody's an athlete.
Navedo got a question for you. He said, who do you got in the ring? Boots or Virgil?
Boots. Any more
Jun,
questions?
no,
Was that simple enough?
Junto's about to school anyway.
Hell no.
We're gonna
Naoya
be,
Inoue is about to
yo,
knock Junto out.
nah, hell no. We're gonna be live for that one, right?
Oh hell yeah! You couldn't keep me away from that fight, bro. You know,
I can't wait for that. I want to hear a no, no,
yo,
no
check this out.
moment.
What happens when Junto gonna get? What are you gonna do?
When Junto gets knocked out,
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
nothing. Good
No,
job
then
anyway. That's it.
nah,
Good job
hell no,
anyway.
hell no. We're gonna get some crow. You're gonna eat it.
I'll eat it.
Frontline's gonna be down bad. That's what's gonna happen. All right, because you're gonna have to take what you said. We heard everything you said about a Naoya Inoue frontline. No,
Yeah.
on that day, frontline will be down bad. Okay.
I think. I
You
think
think we
Junto.
don't pay you to
Yo,
think. You know
listen.
what I'm
Junto's
saying?
gonna keep Inoue away from that jab,
He's not.
that jab. He's gonna
He's just
cross
not.
him
He's
like
just
Neri
not.
crossed him and drop.
He's just not.
I think Junto hits harder than Neri. I could be wrong.
Oh my God! Listen, let me tell you something, man. The problem is that
There is no problem. The problem
people
is that
think
this time
people
Inoue is not gonna
actually
get up.
believe. People actually believe that fucking Junto is faster than Neri. Junto is not faster than Neri.
It's
He's
not
not.
about speed. Who hits
He's
harder, Junto or
he's not
Neri?
faster. I'm not sure about that one either. I'm not sure about that one either because I'll tell you right now, you put fucking Luis Pantera Nari in with that Hernandez dude. I'm not sure if that Hernandez dude makes it out of the ring with fucking that's a different fight. That's a different style fight, bro. Luis
There's a
Pantera Nari
difference.
is Luis Pantera Nari's got like a fucking 80% knockout ratio, homeboy.
And what does Inoue have? I mean, Nakatani have.
Nakatani, I don't know what he got.
He's like
I
a
don't really
93%.
he probably don't got no 93. Shut up, he got a 93. But you be making shit up. Don't be lying, bro, for your boy. You know what I'm saying? Yo,
93%.
frontline.
Inoue has a 91%.
91. Yeah, but they be hating on it in a way. They don't want to put it higher. They don't like that. They hate putting his. I noticed that they hate making his knockout ratio thing higher. They fucking hate it.
Now, Nagatani,
Hold on, hold on, hold on. Hold on. You ain't getting out of this shit. Junto Nakatani.
what's his
Boom.
hit?
75%. It's still up there, but it ain't no 90. He got 75% knockout. That Hernandez fight hurt him.
That didn't hurt him.
Yeah, he
That was
went 12 rounds with
experience.
that dude. Shut up. It didn't hurt him.
And the way went 12 with Picasso. What are you saying?
Hernandez wasn't the ranked number one mandatory in the world, and Picasso was. That's what I'm saying. You went the distance with the number one mandatory. Okay, that's the number one ranked dude. So it's expected. But what was Hernandez? Yeah,
The
like I
number
thought.
two. He was the number two.
Oh,
At
shut
the
up. You're
at
a
the
liar, bro. You're such a liar. The only thing
he,
Hernandez was undefeated. Shut up, man.
he
You,
might be lower now, but he was at the time he was ranked number two.
you're a liar.
Look him up. Look him up. Where's he ranked at right now? Hernandez. Right now.
They gave him phony baloney ranking.
Where's he at ranked right now? I'll
He's
let you
ranked
say it.
eight
Right
in the
now.
world.
Right now.
Eight. He's number two for Mexico in that weight division.
And where was he ranked the day of the fight?
I don't know. That's your job. You're
He was
Mexican.
he was
I don't
number
know.
two. He was ranked number two.
No, he wasn't.
Hey, we got a charity event coming up. We're giving out shoulders for the Mexicans.
Yo. So yeah. Oh yeah. And hold up. The guy you by the way, if this is anything for you to that way you could cry on too, you know what I'm saying? Your boy Hernandez had a 90% knockout ratio when he fought Junto. So I don't know. You could take it from that, whether or not they dressed him up as a big puncher. He's not a 5-star fighter, but he was 20-0 with I think 18 knockouts. He was 20-18 when he fought Junto. He was undefeated. He wasn't a world champion. He wasn't a number one guy. And I think you're right about that too. I think I remember the WBA might have put him up there in some mysterious ranking, but since the WBA is such a joke, we're not going to accept that. So no, no. And number two, no matter what, even if I gave you the number two ranking, second place is not first.
And first place means first place is in a way.
No, first place would be fucking David Picasso. You can't be first place because you're already a champion. You're not in no place. You're a championship place. The other guy's got to be in first place, second place to compete against you.
Okay, so they fought the number one and the number two.
No, okay, but you fought
And
the
they
number
both went the
two.
distance. They both went the distance.
Okay,
Yeah,
but you
and
know
it
what?
looked ugly. It did look ugly for Nakatani, but it still doesn't discredit Nakatani's abilities.
And it looked beautiful. And Naoya anyway, he beat him up for 12 rounds.
Naoya
Nakatani
didn't
lost
do
rounds.
shit that round. I mean that fight.
Nakatani lost rounds. Did you? Hey yo. The bottom line is Naoya Inoue went into that ring the same way he looked. Yo, I don't even think his hair got messed up in the fight, right? But your boy Nakatani, what happened to him? How did he look?
That's but who won?
I'm saying,
They
what did he
both
look
won.
like?
It doesn't matter what they look like.
Yes, it does matter because it means
Listen,
isn't the art of
in
boxing to hit
football,
without being
whether
hit?
you win by a
Isn't the
safety,
art
a
of
field
boxing to
goal,
hit
or
without
whatever,
being hit?
a win is a
Isn't that
win.
the rules of engagement? I'm here to assist you. You're here to assist me on whooping your ass. That's the rules of boxing, right? Am I right?
Right.
So why is your guy getting pieced up? Why is he getting pieced up like that?
Listen, let me tell you something. Inoue's in big trouble against
He ain't in big
Nakatani.
trouble. And Nakatani's in trouble against Naoya. You
No,
know he is.
It's
He's in a
backwards.
lot of fucking trouble. And this guy
Inoue is
right
in
here is in
trouble.
denial because he wants my Japanese dude to lose so bad, but he's not going to lose because Naoya Inoue is a fucking real one. So listen, fight fans, I'm going to lock this down right here.
Shushu's
Um,
waiting for him too.
Stop it. We're not worried about nobody. Naoya Inoue is a real one. And you know what? That's my kind of fighter. The fighter that I can believe in and I can back up because there's nothing about him that tells me that he's fucking around and that he's going to come in out of
Hey,
shape.
and don't be
Nothing.
surprised. And don't be surprised
Nothing.
if we get another Kubo Fulton type of injury for Inoue and extend the fight for a later date. Don't be
Oh, shut up.
surprised.
Yo, that's it. I've heard enough lies. There's been enough lies told at this table here tonight. Frontline is on some bullshit. Mexico, I love you, but you guys are down bad.
Hey,
But
Mexico,
listen,
my
there's always
shoulders are
tomorrow.
always
Don't worry
welcome
about
for
it.
you guys.
Don't worry about it. You guys
My
are getting another.
shoulders, my shoulders are available for
I
Mexico
can't
at
lie. That's a
any
bad look. That's a bad
given
look, but
time.
with time, he will forget all about it. But Frontline won't let you. Anyway, Frontline, yo, it's always been my pleasure, my boy. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to the chat community. Don't forget to give the videos a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'm on to the next one after this one here at Round One Sports Talk.